champs. How does that sound?
It sounds so beautiful. I want to give all the glory to God. We were never supposed to be in this position, but by the glory of God, the great coaches, great teammates, everyone we have around us, we were able to pull this off. Whoever thought the Hoosiers would be here, but now the Hoosiers are flipping champs. Let's go!
You guys call yourself a bunch of misfits who found the right home at Indiana. Why was this the right place for this group?
It's the right place for process-oriented. We're going day by day. Whether it's the offensive line, the defense, the coaches, special teams, we're all process-oriented to one goal. That's our thing, is we're brothers. We can drag teams into the deep end because we know that we're going to stick together and we're the strongest glue ever.
Tell me about finding Charlie Becker, 3rd down, 2 minutes to go. We talk about Heisman moments, but take me through that one.
Man, what an incredible, Charlie's been, but he's been every single day in summer. We were always throwing before practice, before at 7 a.m. on Sundays, doing spots, doing routes.
The Big Ten champs.
And now you see it to come to fruition. He's my roommate, couldn't be happy for such a young man as well as our defense playing lights out. And well, everybody just, what an incredible moment.
Congratulations, enjoy it.
Thank you so much, God bless, go Hoosiers.
Yo, YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Q, man, back at y'all with another video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. So, it looks to me like Fernando Mendoza, man, has officially wrapped up the Heisman Trophy. Quarterback out of Indiana, man. Just played the Ohio State Buckeyes last night in a 13-10 win. Ohio State misses that field goal late and gives Indiana the Big Ten championship. And I have a lot to say about this, man. Fernando Mendoza, though, man. 33 touchdowns to 6 interceptions on the season, man. Every time I turn on Indiana, man, I rarely ever see this guy have a bad game. A lot of his games, I was looking at his game log the other day, man. He's got a lot of games where he's completing over 70% of his passes. And that's very, very impressive, man. One of the best seasons out of a quarterback we've seen in a while. And I really do believe that Fernando Mendoza has wrapped up the Heisman, man. I don't think there's any more debate about that. And I've been saying this all year, man. I thought that Fernando Mendoza has been the best player in college football all season, which is crazy to me because, you know, coming into the 2025-2026 college football season, everybody was looking at guys like Lenore Sellers to take another step, you know, to be a Heisman candidate this year. That hasn't really been the case, you know. Guys like Arch Manning to maybe take that next step and be a Heisman candidate, but he kind of struggled early on in the season, you know. Who else? DJ Lagway, man. DJ Lagway has been struggling all year long. And that was a quarterback that a lot of people were looking at and was like, yeah, he could definitely be a Heisman favorite, man. So nobody thought that Fernando Mendoza had a shot at being a Heisman finalist. Nobody was actually even thinking about him. And I think that's what makes this even more special, man, because nobody's seen this coming, man. You know what I mean? This was out of nowhere, out of the blue. And he totally, like, destroyed every defense he's played against, man. Now, granted, he didn't have his best game last night against Ohio State, 15 of 23, man. But like I said, man, if you go back and you look at every other game this dude's played, man, he's been absolutely phenomenal. Now, shout out to Ohio State, though, man. They put up a hell of a fight last night, man. That boy Jeremiah Smith, oh, yeah, he's one of them ones, man. He is a generational talent at the wide receiver position. He had, like, what, a $144 last night. The Indiana Hoosiers could not stop him. They didn't have an answer for him whatsoever. And shout out to Julian Sayin, too, man. Julian Sayin, I know I haven't talked much about him, but he's been one of the better quarterbacks in the nation all season long, man. The way he came into that Ohio State offense and the way he's been putting up numbers the way he's been doing. And like I'm going to say the same thing that I've said about Fernando Mendoza. I'm going to say it about Julian Sayin, man. Rarely did I ever turn on the game and I saw him have a bad game, man. This dude has been balling all season long. And he put up a lot. He put up some good numbers last night as well, man. Just fell short of the win. But shout out to Julian Sand, man. That dude looks like he could have been. He could have. That dude looked like he could have been in a Spider-Man movie. No cap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, those boys really, really played their hearts out, man. That game yesterday really could have went either way. Um, all this NIL money going around, man. Ohio State, y'all need to get y'all kicker, bro. Y'all need to get y'all kicker, man. Unless somebody paid that dude to miss that field goal, man, there's no way you don't cash that field goal in to at least tie that game up and give the Ohio State Buckeyes an opportunity to win the game in overtime, man. But hey, man, to each his own, man. To each his own. But that's pretty much all I have for this topic right here, man. Shout out to Fernando Mendoza on a phenomenal season at Indiana, man, bringing that program back to relevance. Just 2 years ago, Indiana only won one game. You know what I mean? They went 1-8. So for them to be undefeated this season, on the back of Fernando Mendoza, and for them to have secured a playoff spot, because yeah, winning the Big Ten championship is cool and all, but it really matters in the college football playoffs. Because that's the natty. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if Fernando Mendoza can win a natty, man. Fernando, because he's already won the Heisman, but winning the Heisman, I don't think solidifies you as the number one pick in the draft, man. So if this guy goes on to win the natty as well, then there's no denying that he'll probably be the number one pick in the draft. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much all I have for y'all, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man, and I'm out. Peace.